Welcome to Manna at the Tap, a podcast of Tapestry Ministries. Each episode reflects on a daily Bible reading from the Revised Common Lectionary. I'm Gloria, a fellow traveler on a spiritual journey with the Tapestry community, and we refer to the daily Bible reading as our spiritual manna. It nourishes our souls, fostering spiritual growth as we share insights and interpretations that enrich our spiritual lives. Today is Friday, June the 19th, 2026, in the third week of Ordinary Time. The lectionary reading is from the New Testament book of Acts, written by Dr. Luke, who also wrote the Gospel of Luke. The book of Acts is a series of vignettes that recount the birth of the Christian community immediately after Jesus' ascension and its growth in the decades following the day of Pentecost. The lectionary reading is from Acts chapter 5, verses 17 to 26. The apostles are persecuted by the high priest and his associates, the Sadducees. The Sadducees regarded only the first 5 books of the Bible, also called the Pentateuch, as divinely inspired. They did not believe in a personal Messiah, but rather in a messianic age. They also rejected the idea of bodily resurrection and were displeased when the apostles spoke about Jesus Christ and his post-crucifixion resurrection. Above all, they were jealous of the apostles' ability to draw large crowds, perform healing miracles, and attract people to their community. So the Sadducees and the high priest and their associates resorted to use the only power at their hand. They arrested the apostles and placed them in a public jail, hoping to put them on trial the next day. But during the night, an angel of the Lord opened the jail doors, allowed the apostles to leave, telling them to stand in the temple court at daybreak and teach the people about Jesus. Early the next morning, the high priest and his associates gathered and sent for the apostles, whom they believed were in jail. But when the temple guards arrived at the jail, the doors were still locked, but the men were gone. Everyone was baffled, and the captain of the temple guard was at a loss, wondering what this might lead to. Then an unknown individual approached them and informed them that the apostles they had imprisoned were now in the temple courts teaching the crowd. The captain feared the people might stone him if he used force to arrest them. So he asked the apostles to follow him, and they did. You might consider reading the rest of Acts chapter 5 to find out what happened afterward. Let me assure you, the arrest didn't stop the apostles. They persisted in teaching and sharing the good news that Jesus is the Messiah.